Let me fix this camera. All right. It's hard as hell with this camera. I don't know who that is. I cannot see. It is hot as hell in this car. Let me put something on my lips. And y'all better not be talking mess about me, child. I just got off work, honey. I said I was going to go live at 5, but I had to deal with some things on top of things as a nurse manager. Whoever that is, hey, thank you for joining. I'm waiting on my daughter to come on out. I am actually going to schedule a live on StreamYard. I want to talk about some things I've seen in the beef sector. I want to kill some misinformation that I have noted that people keep talking about, because I am a healthcare provider. I am a nurse manager. I have been in healthcare for 25 years. This girl better come on. And all of the things. So one of the things I noted is that people, I'm gonna be brief with it. People want to talk about beef and they want to be in a beef sector and cut up and act a fool, and then decide to tell people, well, you're this, you shouldn't do that, and you're that, you shouldn't do that. We all got personal lives outside of work, for one. And for two, this is the beef sector. So regardless of what I do when I'm on the clock, this is the beef sector. So when you in the beef sector, you know what it give. Welcome. Hi. Tisa. Hi, pretty. Hood, you still got that mind stick. You better use it. So since I got a couple of people in here, let's talk about one of the things. I'm not going to name names because I ain't going to scream and holler. And I ain't got time for that. But let's debunk one thing. Let's talk about HIPAA. HIPAA only applies... Sorry, y'all, I'm getting these messages. HIPAA only applies to me when I'm working. It applies to my patients, my residents, whatever you call them. If I'm talking to whoever, I'm going to say Hood, because that's who right here. Me and Hood, we sitting up on the phone, we chopping it up, we talking, we cool. I'm like, girl, I got really bad hypertension, blah, 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 woo-de-woo. She said, girl, you know, she survived something, or she's dealing with whatever. We talking. We're both having a conversation as friends, whatever you want to call it. We're both sharing information with each other. Yeah, I am a nurse, but we are having a private conversation on our private telephone lines or Instagrams, chats, whatever it is. I am not responsible. I'm not held responsible under HIPAA. If me and her start beefing and I put it out there now, is it tactless? Yes. Is it tacky? Yes. Is it wrong? Yes. I mean, as a human being, those things are wrong. But I'm not held responsible under my license under HIPAA. I'm not. Ask your question. But I'm not held responsible. How do I personally deal with bullies? I bully the motherfucking bully. I'm just playing. I mean, you could take the peaceful route and bow out and stop communicating with the person, stop dealing with the person, you know what I'm saying, remove the person from your life, or you can bully the bully. But every state does have different rules about releasing information and all that other stuff, but it's not a HIPAA violation. Not at all. I am not your medical provider when we're talking personally outside of work. I am not your practitioner. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't, as a nurse, and I've been in several specialties, I personally do not how to. Again, I just gave you two solutions. Remove yourself from the person, remove the person from your life 100%, or bully the bully. I mean, it just depends. Another thing that was noted was mandated reporter. Mandated reporters report suspected abuse. What we doing in the beef sector is not abuse. I come at you, you come at me, we arguing back and forth. That's kind of not, you know what I'm saying, it don't make sense. So as a mandated reporter, if I'm at work, I suspect abuse, I report it. If I'm in a community and it's only two groups I'm only gonna pay attention to, those are the two groups that can't defend themselves: children and elderly people. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't get into adults, because they can report on themselves. The third group I may tap into in the community is people with developmental disabilities. That's it. Mandated reporter to report something on YouTube in the beef sector, come on, cut the games. Exactly. Right, kids, elderly, and disabled. That's it. And when I'm thinking of disabled, I'm looking at somebody in a wheelchair, somebody mistreating them. I'm looking at someone I can physically and visually tell that they're disabled, and I can see somebody doing something wrong to them. I'm not talking about somebody with a diagnosis of depression that's out here cutting a fool with somebody else. I'm not talking about somebody who might have a cancer diagnosis or a lupus diagnosis, but they entertaining someone that's abusing them, because they can remove themselves. Period, point blank. They can remove themselves. Also, certain people are held at higher standards than others when it comes to mandated reporting. Let's stop telling people because you a doctor, you shouldn't do certain things. Because you a nurse, you shouldn't do certain things. Because you a social worker, you shouldn't do certain things. If you feel like that, you might want to leave the beef sector. Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. Like, y'all might want to get up out the beef sector. If you feel like someone has wronged you, cut them off. Period. Right. No, you good. I'm live on YouTube. Come on.
Bro, I might have to change my schedule.
Why?
Because, bro, you're live.
Yeah, I'm
I don't
live.
care about that. Sorry.
My daughter's a daycare teacher. She's a mandated reporter.
Enough of that. But, like, for real, You have 4 people getting off at 4:30. I get off at 5, right?
Hold on, y'all. She got to tell me about her work drama.
So listen, you got
Yes.
2 people get off at 4. 3 people get off at 4:30. I get off at 5. You have 2 people that get off at 5:30.
She got to tell me her drama,
and then
y'all.
you have the other 2 close. It's not making sense because when them 3 people left at 4:30, I get off at 5. Miss B, the lady you met, she's new. She cannot be alone by herself.
So are y'all done?
I'm done for today, but I'm about to just see if Missy could change my schedule to 6 or something because it's only 2 people closing and it doesn't make sense because you have 2 more people getting off.
That's not your responsibility.
I mean, I understand that, but it's not fair to them. I couldn't even close.
Well, they have to advocate for themselves.
They are. We've all been advocates. That's what took me so long because they're like, because me and Miss Shar, you haven't met her, we have the same initials. Both our initials are C. My last name's R and hers is D.
Your initial is Z.
No, on the paper, they call me Kari. My initials is C.
Oh, Lord. Loud noise, raggedy car.
So,
say hi.
I said hey when I got in the car.
She said hey when she got in the car, y'all. She's spicy. Yeah, me and my daughter work together, but not in the same department. Oh. Man, like, if y'all don't go somewhere with that yelling HIPAA and you sitting up telling people about your business, and again, I'm not naming names because this is something that has transpired in the beef sector.
First of all, no names are being said.
No, I'm not talking about you.
I was about to say.
This been going on for a while, and it's kind of just like to the point where I'm like, all right, I'm sick of hearing about this, and you know, let's debunk some of these myths. Let's debunk them.
Oh, you don't work tomorrow.
Don't tell nobody nothing you don't want people, the public, to know.
Yeah.
When you, if and when you gonna get cool with somebody, you keep it cute and you watch how they move. Why am I gonna get on here and be talking to people and I see they in the mess? They in the bullshit. They in the drama. They in it. They in it. And then I'm gonna get personal with them. I got brothers that don't even know what's going on in my life. Like, I'm gonna watch how, like, I can keep it cute. My daughter in the car, she's 20. Before anybody say anything, this is a grown-ass motherfucking woman sitting next to me. High school graduate, all that.
Let's not forget, I graduated a year early.
So, that's my thing with it. How are you trusting people and you watch, like, y'all not watching? Or is it that they're like, oh, they ain't gonna do that to me? Let me tell you something.
Did she say fan homeowner?
I don't know. If a motherfucker show you who they are, whether it's towards you or not, believe it. If a motherfucker get out here and dog and trash talk somebody else, you're not motherfucking exempt. Period. You're not exempt. What?
I was looking at my phone. I need a script.
And I feel like, and we talking about people, everybody in the beef sector is at least 30 years old except for a handful of people. People I don't know nothing about because I ain't never paid attention to their ass. They knew all that good shit. I don't know who the fuck they is. But most people are at least 30 years old. Majority of the people are in their 40s. Make it make sense.
That's too much weight on me.
Hush. You know I'm old and hot. Make it make sense. Y'all, if I keep pausing or whatever, it's because
The connection is trash.
the connection is trash when I'm driving. And they keep sending messages in the manager chat. I hate these manager chats sometimes. Sometimes they just be sending whatever. But we don't know this. So then my girl, she like, man, this sound like a lot of them ladies. She ain't say ladies, because my girl cuss like a sailor. She said it sound like a lot of them is lonely. But it's like, some of y'all do got some pretty extensive illnesses, but I work with people with those same illnesses. I work with nurses with those same illnesses. You know what I'm saying? I've worked with a nurse and they had epilepsy. I've worked with a nurse, what's that one disability when they born with? Damn, I can't think of the name of it. As a matter Matter of fact, here in Ohio, we have a lawyer that's in a wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't get it. Y'all not sick and shut in. And why is this stuff becoming your life? I've been in the beef sectors, I want to say, since 2021. I started off at Sinetters. How I ended up in that sector was because I was following that situation with Brother Polite, and I started following it in 2020. So I ended up with Sinetter, being in that group, watching the things. Then I ended up transitioning to the black sector because a lot of people from the black sector, Nature Boy, all them, went to Sinetter. So I started following those people, and then so I've been in the beef sector since 2021. So I don't know a lot of the old history, but I've been around enough to know the basics of things. But I know what's going on. I've been around. I have never, no more than anything I talk to anyone, the few people, and it's less than 5 that I've talked to outside of YouTube, is nothing no more different than what I've said in my videos when I got it. We used to come on here a few years ago and talk about recovery, and you know, alcoholism and different things like that, and lifestyle. It's the same stuff. So those are the few things I mentioned, because I'm the kind of person, I watch how people move. You know what I'm saying? I watch how they act. I watch how they move. And don't get me wrong, because Tisa here, I watched Tisa go through some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Trusting people, thinking a person was legit, and it really didn't happen like that. And I kept asking myself, how does that work? But I know with that interaction, it had some longevity. And it was just basically a sheep in wolf's clothing type thing. And those things do happen. But even with that, once a person show you who they are, move yourself. If I meet someone and I see that they always in some bullshit, they always being messy, whatever, I'm not gonna open myself up to them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not. And I know, well, that's how you feel and blah blah blah, but it's kind of like, it needs to be said, and I'm gonna say it. You know, I'm over my stuff. Say Lemon, because Lemon made a post, and I was joking, and I said I was gonna put his name in the post, and my post his name when I went live. So that's what it ain't about Lemon at all. Lemon is his own thing. Lemon got his own thing going on, and I'm here for all of it, child. I am. I just be sitting back watching all that stuff, and I'll be like, man, y'all crazy as fuck. Like, y'all crazy.
I know, I'm just crippled.
Now they're gonna be on YouTube dragging me because your head always hurt.
Man, if they don't
they gonna be talking about I'm neglecting you. They gonna probably flag this video and shit.
It's hereditary.
But child,
They're gonna be dragging us to the middle. Oh my god,
her daughter said her head was hurting and she didn't do anything about it.
I'm 20, guys. I'm
a grown woman, baby.
I can take care of my own headaches.
But you know, it's just like, I don't know. I guess common sense ain't common.
When I saw you talking to yourself, I
talking to myself. How she gonna drag me?
I said, oh, she on that YouTube.
I know it's been a minute. Yeah, I'll probably go live with y'all. I'm actually off tomorrow because I was manager on duty this weekend.
Take me to work. Hey, swag girl.
But yeah, I just don't understand how these girls. Now, I do want to discuss this Discord because I ain't been on nothing like that. Like when I was in the black sector, I used to go on Discord, but it was different. We used to just talk about things. And I remember being on Clubhouse, and I only went on there because Bullet Toddy had all this stuff going on. That dude was funny. His drama and his debacles was funny. The everything with him, his grandma, all that stuff was just hilarious. Okay, Discord. Discord is a receipt. And I love the receipts. But how do y'all go from being sisters, sisterhood? I'm gonna start calling y'all the sister wives. And now everybody is at each other's neck. It's all this drama and beef and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, sure. What we can do, why don't he take his meds? Girl, I am off the clock. I ain't got time for that. Well, I really don't be on the clock because I'm salary, but I ain't in the building no more. What I don't get about the whole Discord situation is, and all of these women is grown, is,
hello? Why you look at me because I sniff like you wasn't just coughing the lung up yesterday? Please don't. I can sniffle.
The Discord situation. What happened? Who is the mole? What happened? Is he able to, like what? Y'all all was friends. And now y'all not. And then you know what's crazy? I am gonna say something. Let me just be sitting back like a pimp named Slick back, like they grown, they do what they wanna do. So I wanna ask a question. Who's the top bitch? Cause he be like, y'all figure it out. Like he act like it ain't his Discord, like he ain't created. It ain't under his brand. I just don't get that. I really don't. Like, the way y'all be cutting up, see where I'm from, if I'm arguing and going back and forth with a bitch like that, we fighting. That's one thing I can say I respect about the both three sector. Them hoes, they fight. They giving it, baby. But, I mean, I know a lot of it is just drama, but it's just like, ooh, it's too much. And then they be going at it for hours. Like 95% of the time I go to bed on Lemon's lives during the week. I'm going to bed, baby. I am going to bed. Come on, Jane, turn that motherfucking car, because I am in a rush to get home. I'm in a rush to go nowhere. But they be going in and fighting and cutting up and carrying on. He just be sitting there drinking his Taylor port, smoking his cigarettes, chasing behind Michael Jackson. He don't even be studying y'all asses. Y'all be going through all this, going to back. What? Am I cooking? No. I don't know. Noodles. Oh, well.
I cooked yesterday.
Oh, you a grown woman, baby. I mean, if that's what you feel like. But, yeah, I'm just gonna be having a girl, let him speak for himself. I got jokes. She loved getting up there speaking for living. She do. I be like, I mean, half the time he don't be having shit to say about it, but she gonna speak for him. She gonna speak for him. She the top. She the top. But let me say something. Woo, she got a fat ass. Let me say something. I did say y'all niggas, y'all come drag me, y'all just gonna be talking, because I ain't about to be hooping and hollering and arguing with y'all. First of all, my 20-year-old is my little chihuahua. She gonna get at you. And then our girlfriend is a pit bull. She gonna be the one to cuss y'all. I ain't gonna cuss y'all. I'ma laugh at you. I'll probably troll the shit out of you, ass like you a little bit, but I ain't about to be hooping and hollering and cussing and carrying on. You know, I got hypertension, baby, and I protect that shit at all costs. And I ain't making no money off YouTube to argue with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she on the phone. Why would you get on the phone and you know I'm live?
I can show my brother.
I'm driving. listen.
Outfit so I can see.
No, Shirley, don't, because I'm
You
driving.
can look real quick, mommy. And it's cute. Girl, your boobs is huge.
Jesus. That's genetics. That's her genetics.
I don't have that.
Well, they going on both sides of her family. Have you seen her auntie and her only auntie on her daddy's side and her mom? Well, yeah. I just wanted to, like I said, I'm just messing with them, and I said I was gonna go live and this thing and my thing and all the things. I am going to start doing commentary, mostly on the weekends, because during the week I work like 10-hour shifts. Going live at work, like, it ain't that serious for me. Maybe I'll hit a few panels now. First panel I'm gonna hit is Pizarro's, because if I ain't nothing else, I'm an intel. That was her and Jay Wilson was the first two people I ever seen in the beef sector. Those was the first two lives I viewed. So I'm definitely an intel. I want to put that out there right now. I am an intel. But I'm actually about to be pulling up to my little apartment. I'm about to go in here and do my 1-2 and relax. I gotta still do some work from home type things. Come on now, Sarah, turn that motherfucking car. You know what? And I'll probably go live tomorrow. I will for sure, and that'll be a scheduled live on StreamYard. I may drop the link if a few people want to come up and we can talk a little shit, so I can get back in the algorithm. I'm still going to discuss the recovery lifestyle. There's been a lot of changes since my last live. So I will start doing that a little bit. But, Lemon, I'm on your ass, nigga. No, I'm just playing. All right, y'all, peace.